Bergh has been far from his best. He was edgy against Johan Engström. He was even more edgy against Gary Anderson. A game that didn't really live up to the billing.
95.
Dimitri just had a little too much at the end, but he's really not got out of second gear throughout the event, Dimitri van den Bergh.
6.
9 180s from the Belgian in that win over Anderson.
Oh, 96.
21 darts, missed at doubles as well from Dimitri.
Well, the atmosphere won't bother Fallon Sherrock one bit. She's
140.
She's played in a few darting cauldrons, hasn't she? Since she shot to fame in that historic World Championship.
100.
Neither will it bother this man. Become a very experienced player, Dimitri van den Bergh. A world match play champion and a great defence of the title. But he's just got to be patient in this match. Not be frustrated early on.
138.
A really impressive opening leg. 72 after 12. Taking it all in her stride so far.
134. Only requires 72.
The switch from van den Bergh, but looks like his race may be running this leg. Or will he get a chance? He does get a chance at the 107, outside chance, but
107.
It's been a good leg for Dimitri as well. It's a good start from both. This is where he had all his joy. Double 16 was the majority of his joy, not on this occasion.
18.
Well done, opening leg on throw. She'll enjoy it up there for sure. Dimitri just got a shut out.
108.
The commotion and the noise, there's no doubt that the crowd will be on the side of Fallon Sherrock, the underdog. 180 number 1.
90.
Fallon
Has the range.
started okay. Paramount, you hold your throw when you go up there first leg. And that's ticked off. Van den Bergh coming back here, and van den Bergh has settled quicker than any. I know we're only a leg and a half in, but it was really edgy stuff in both his matches, Stu, wasn't it? And to get out the blocks quicker here.
Brilliant leg.
65.
How about that? Possible 10 darter coming in for van den Bergh.
96.
It's the back end, though, that caused them all the issues.
16.
Double 8. Got time. But he'd like to get this done, and that's a good dart.
On the second leg, Dimitri van den Bergh.
Just because what's gone on before, missing so many doubles, pinning that double with his second dart. And van den Bergh levels up the match, 1 leg apiece.
41.
Decent switch. Minder breaks after 5, 10 and 15 legs in the race to 11. Michael van Gerwen, Johnny Clayton coming up next. And the final to complete what's been a great event. And there's still twists and turns left.
99. 140.
Concerning Fallon, not so much her form, but the form of Dimitri van den Bergh. He's settled, Stu, hasn't he? And I keep repeating myself, but he's looked edgy. He admitted nerves in the first round. Couldn't get rid of Gary Anderson in the quarterfinals. Needs to make better starts in games. And he started well here, but he's got to hammer home the advantage.
90 on your 132.
Well, he's left 71 after 12. Yeah, disappointing first dart for Fallon. Good recovery.
71.
To leave tops. Van den Bergh, though, looking at treble 13. Double 16.
39.
Now then.
And you require 40.
And awkward. No, can't afford to miss those opportunities. They were close. Not close enough. Van den Bergh gets more opportunities, but got to be more clinical on the outer ring. Double A. He did win his only leg so far on this double. Up for double four and sneaks it in the top corner. See the fist there. The relief for Van den Bergh. And the first breaker throw comes the way of the Belgian.
Well, Fallon had her chances, didn't she? 3 of them. Dimitri back in the red bit with another one. Growing in confidence, growing in belief.
Dimitri van den Bergh. Looking the most relaxed we've seen him throughout the event. And his first big break was a World Series final, the German Masters 2018.
85.
Looking to make his second Masters final. Early days, but has a break. Has a healthy lead in this leg.
43. $86. $93. Dimitri 150.
We certainly focus Van den Bergh.
His average is around 104 mark. Affording himself time, and see how he felt that last dart was important. Clench fist again to leave 50. Winning legs, 11 darts, 18 darts. Got time here to consolidate the break, but has to hammer home the advantage when he gets it. He got in front against Gary Anderson on numerous occasions, but couldn't pull away. At the same time, that was testament to Gary Anderson. He dug in deep. But this is a key leg already. Fallon goes down 4-1 with 2 breaks. It's a big task straight away.
60.
Yeah, those 3 darts in leg 3 to go ahead 2-1 could turn out to be more costly than just 1 leg lost.
60.
We shall see. Big time coming up for the women's game with 12 events over 2 weekends in the UK. 2 spots on offer for the World Championship. 2 spots also on offer for the Grand Slam of Darts.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. Fallon and Lisa Ashton will be clear favourites from the start, but it's a good opportunity. I know the Welsh Open is sandwiched in there, but for ladies darts, if you're thinking of taking it seriously, you've got to get yourself to these events. A massive opportunity provided by the PDC, and this year it's even better. Not all crammed into one weekend, spread over a 3-weekend series. And the rewards are massive. Grand Slam spots, World Championship spots. It's a minimum payday of over £10,000. Winning a game, so
126.
She needs the ball.
101.
This will hurt now if Dimitri van den Bergh pings the 127. Seen Johnny Clayton get rid of this earlier on today. Treble 19. So no shot. Looks like
87.
3-2 at the first break. Still work to be done on the 25 here.
Gotta go. Well, again, they were close, but not close enough, and that really has been the story of the opening session of this semi-final. Wasted darts by Fallon Sherrock. Dimitri van den Bergh makes her...
Well, it's the best passenger play Dimitri van den Bergh's had in the event. It was a struggle this afternoon. And he struggled at times against Engstrom, but he's got out the blocks here. His average around 99.5, but crucially, he has that double break. And he still missed a few darts at a double, but he seems a lot more confident. That was the Achilles heel, and that's a key stat there. He's starting the legs well. His first 9 average 110. It gets you control, puts pressure on the opponent, and Fallon has caved in that pressure. Had chances. Not out of it yet, but feel needs to claw one of these breaks back, and sooner rather than later. We saw what happened earlier when Johnny Clayton just ran away with his match. Got to keep on the coattails of your opponent.
In the main, van den Bergh's scoring has been top-heavy, hasn't it?
138. On your 167.
Now, just in case van den Bergh misses. 68. Double 4.
60.
Right.
On your require 67.
Fallon wants to get back into this game. Has to find a double here. 2 darts at it. Well, she's created so many chances in the first half a dozen legs.
Yeah, it's not for want of opportunities, but they keep passing her by. And Dimitri is hardly clinical on the doubles, but gets there in the end. Leads 5-1 now. Good opportunity for Fallon to get a break back. But unfortunately, it's 5-1. And these are massive moments now. Another break. And Dimitri is one of those players that could just run away with this match.
It's one of those situations where you can see the confidence just evaporate. Especially when your opponent steps up and does that. Third 1-8-2 for van den Bergh, but 3 legs, Fallon really should have won.
You cannot afford to miss 10 darts of doubles this early in a tie. Dimitri van den Bergh, I say that, has missed 11. But he's getting away with it. His scoring powers afforded him time, and it's applied pressure.
140.
And it's looking like yet another breaker throw, and it would be 6 consecutive legs. We've seen that from Johnny Clayton when he trailed Peter Wright by a leg to nil and had that purple patch and took control of the time. We're seeing something similar here.
Yeah, that's okay. 81 after 9 against the darts. There's going to be 6 consecutive legs here for
57.
Dimitri van den Bergh. Well, number 5.
Time, but this is an 11 dart leg. Good leg. His second 11 darter of the match, Dimitri van den Bergh. Another break, a 6-1 lead, and 5 legs away from the Nordic Darts Masters final. Dimitri van den Bergh. There we see he's got so many levels. To miss all those darts at doubles and still have a 100 average is a testament to his power scoring.
Yeah, just not happening for Fallon Sherrock here, but fair play to Dimitri for just keeping his head, really.
Maybe all the players in the semis, Fallon aside, have all gone through a grueling, well, a quarter-final this afternoon, and wasn't really pushed in a first-round tie. Gets the bye because of Gerwyn Price injury. And not really had a challenge, and this has been a big challenge because Dimitri van den Bergh has saved his best form for the semi-final.
97.
Yeah, too many missed opportunities, and you kind of felt right at the start that if Fallon was going to push Dimitri van den Bergh, then she had to take the chances, as Dimitri adds a 171 to 3 180s and a 165.
Had to stay in touch.
95.
And that 5th leg is the one that changed the game. Van den Bergh secured the double break, and he's got 6 darts now. He can just lay up this 140. But this will be
92.
Well, odd decision.
I don't understand that, but he has done it in a youth event before. Yeah, I remember, but it's just leave yourself 3 at a double.
Go, but 100 to leave three darts in the hand.
It'll be costly.
As does well, wins the leg. The way he likes to go, and that's fair play, but it still seemed a strange decision.
I've seen him in a youth event once, had 40 left with 3 darts in hand, went 8 for double 16. And it paid off then. Fallon fires in her first maximum stat, trying to stop the rot. 7 without reply. Dimitri van den Bergh trailed 1-0, but now leads 7-1 and switched on a board. But
91.
Van den Bergh closing in on the final.
I'm
sure Fallon will hope to get another crack at the World Series in 2022. Originally down to compete in all the events around the world last year, but of course because of the pandemic couldn't. 2 180s in this leg, just giving us all a reminder of how good Fallon Sherrock is.
Should surely stop the rot here. Couple of 11 darts of Dimitri van den Bergh potential. Fallon to go out with 11 darts here. And there's good leg, but work still to do. Dimitri van den Bergh won't be too ruffled by that. He's got the darts. They have a break after this leg. Van den Bergh looking to hold throw. Put himself 8-2 in front and making the best possible start.
140. 93.
Just a little chance here now for Fallon.
Got to be 2 trebles, you feel. Can't flick off. Got some good markers on Bergh. Deep breath there. Just wants to get this done, and when you're playing 3 games in a day, potentially what Dimitri can do, if you can get rid of one quickly, even better in the semi-final. Make yourself fresh for the final. We saw Johnny Clayton and Michael van Gerwen come through routine victories this afternoon. We expect that tie to be a lot closer than this one. It's not over yet, but Dimitri van Bergh in a real commanding position.
60.
You say Fallon and Lisa Ashton will be favourite when it comes to the big games for the PDC Women's Tour. Dita Hedman as well, Anastasia Dobromoslova, Corrine Hammond, just to name but a few.
86.
I'm not sure what if Makura Suzuki's getting over, but it'd be great if she could.
Yeah, still ready for confirmation, aren't we, as to whether Makura Suzuki will be able to get over from Japan to play in those big events.
8-2, it is 8-2. Dimitri van Bergh restores that. 6.
Left flag is Fallon to throw first. Game.
Looks like a lost cause for Fallon, but hold a throw on a quick break might plant some seeds of doubt, but Dimitri is playing too well. That's maximum. Number 3 apiece now in the match.
Tell you what though, Fallon again showing why she is one of the very best in women's darts and is constantly a threat when it comes to these tournaments as well. And it would be a major surprise if we don't see her back at the Ali Pali, but all the pressure would be on her and Lisa Ashton because they're expected to succeed, and it's a different sort of pressure than I guess the one that she faces playing in front of a huge crowd here in Copenhagen.
Yeah, and you feel the next step is to get a tour card, and Lisa Ashton's done that, and she's made good progress on the tour. And that would be the next step for Fallon, and you know, that should be the motivation for women going to these qualifiers. It can open up doors.
120.
Needed some investment in the women's game for a while now. They've got it. Got to support the event.
Six.
Yeah, this tournament in Copenhagen already on the calendar for next year. A good opportunity here to Fallon Sherrock.
After a 180 start, stuttered to the finish, but it's a good finish. 106. Only a holder throw. Breaks needed. Dimitri van Bergh just keen to get this done.
The doubles, the missing piece of Fallon's jigsaw in Copenhagen tonight, but one of the most impressive parts for me for Dimitri van Bergh, and it has been, to be fair, throughout the event, but his setup play from, I don't know, sort of 200, 250 out has been exceptional. And has put the pressure, and it did on numerous occasions against Anderson in the quarter.
Yeah, Dimitri van Bergh is starting to add that extra gears in terms of when you're not playing well, finding a way to win. He did that against Gary Anderson. did against Engstrom, and that's what the top players do. We mentioned Gary Anderson getting to a world final without really playing his best dart. He admitted that himself, and that's what the top players do, finding a way to win, progress through events when they're not at their best. And Dimitri hasn't been at his best. He's looked pretty good here tonight, though. Still knows there's room for improvement, but he's just playing a sensible game now. He's got those breaks, he's holding his throw. He won't be worried if Fallon holds her throw and calls a leg back, because he's in complete control. He's got 3 breaks and he only needs 3 more legs.
Yeah, 5 words you used before, which encapsulate Dimitri van den Bergh now. He certainly is in that category. What the top players do. And he is a top player.
He certainly is. He's got levels. He can play so much better than this, but he can still have high averages with, you know, a relatively modest doubles percentage. He tightens that up. There's more majors to come for sure for Dimitri van den Bergh.
Those first 9 darts really telling the story.
60.
Heavier scoring. A lovely camera shot, that, isn't it? You get a real flavour of the darts going through the air into the board.
Just got a glimpse of the doubles percentage, and that's what's caused all the problems for Fallon. Holding a throw that needs breaks. Needs plenty of them. Dimitri van den Bergh bought himself time.
60. 167.
That leaves 70, so should get the 4th leg on the board. But it's van den Bergh, like I said, who has the advantage of throw. His average this afternoon was around about the 88 mark. He's upped it tonight, and the performance has showed it. But it's 1 more leg back. Dimitri van den Bergh, who held comfortably really the last couple of legs, will look to do the same. He's 2 holds to throw, 2 legs away from the final.
108.
4 now for Dimitri.
$140.
Fine, the second one, but van den Bergh. You mentioned it, our first 9 average, he's getting out the blocks, taking control of the leg. 181, time with it. And 82 left after 9. It's convincing stuff from Dimitri van den Bergh, edging ever closer to another World Series final.
108.
But he's not done and dusted in his leg yet. A bit of pressure on the 82 now. Courtesy of that 4th maximum for Fallon, 8th of the match.
Well, the 180 has put pressure on Dimitri van den Bergh. And
81.
That was a mess from van den Bergh. We saw that earlier on, deviating from big targets, but
56.
gets away with it.
Dimitri
Tops to go 1 away. It was a double he did his best to avoid earlier on in the match. Is that because he's not comfortable on it, or? Well, that would indicate he's not. These are edgy darts. Very edgy darts. They were nowhere near.
And you require 25.
Nails it.
She'll be thinking, if only I could have found darts like this earlier in the game. She has won 3 out of the last 4, 4 out of the last 6. Can she get another leg back just before the final break?
43.
One of the breaks back. I always say keep your opponent 2 away and you've got a little bit of room for error. Dimitri van den Bergh just never looked likely on those doubles. He was nowhere near tops. He was nowhere near the 10s as well. And just inviting a bit of pressure here, unnecessary pressure.
$139.
Fair play to Fallon.
60.
I'll have to switch.
2 treble 19s are left to finish, but big leg this one.
Good last one. Not left to finish. However, what can Van den Bergh do? These are the shots that we were talking about before, the set-up shots. Not so good on this occasion.
Doesn't even leave a finish, so 12 darts apiece and no finish, but Fallon can set up. To flyer. Still work to do. Dimitri van den Bergh can put pressure on that 92. It's awkward. 92 finish. May only get a dart at the ball. Edgy moments coming up. That's the risk. Need to use the 25.
Well, Fallon is right back in.
Still got a couple of breaks, but he drops his throw here. And he will start to think about it because he has been edgy. And his average has come in now. It's below 95.
81.
He relieved with that treble there. And only a visit of 81 for Dimitri. He's getting edgy.
He is. Whereas Fallon Sherrock growing in confidence. And all of a sudden, that pressure is on the shoulders of Van den Bergh.
96.
Just 1 treble visits from Dimitri van den Bergh at the minute, and seems to be crawling towards the finishing line.
85.
That one just keeps Fallon's nose ahead in this leg. Far from convincing, is he, Stu? He seems like he's been rattled a bit here. Dimitri van den Bergh.
Missed a trick there, I feel.
He's getting away with one here. He's still not convinced that he's going to clinch the leg from here. Probably going to have 6. Yeah, it's not good enough. It's not enough.
56.
Yeah, that's difficult. Oh, what a good dart that is. Well, she's given herself a chance here. Pressure very much on van den Bergh.
14 for the bull or a treble. Bullseye, big dart. I never thought it was going to go, and this is getting very interesting.
Oh, what a chance is that the moment. 2 darts for 9-7.
Yeah, and when Dimitri van den Bergh's thrown 18 darts, you've got to break his throw. This has been an issue for him, but not on this occasion. See the relief. A 20-dart holder throw for van den Bergh. He's one away, but he is stuttering, Stu. But you feel that may be
the moment.
As good as the clinch here.
Yeah.
140.
Yeah, that would have been 9-7. Darts to make it 9-8. But again, more ifs and buts and cuts and shoulds. The score is 10-8 and Dimitri van den Bergh one away from the final of the Nordic Darts Masters.
108.
Got to keep going. Big ask. 5 legs needed. Comeback's got to start somewhere, but van den Bergh's just got to keep himself together.
134.
Should have too much here, but he is stuttering.
It's 5 180s from Fallon Sherrock to 4 now for Dimitri van den Bergh.
85.
Chris Mason in the studio made the point of around a 90 average from Dimmy would give Fallon a chance, and he's probably been around that average for the last few legs, and that's where Fallon's had a joy, but he's just got to get himself over the line.
88. Dimitri 127.
Another really good leg here from Sherrock. Dimitri needs a treble 19. So Fallon will be back.
87. Fallon, you require 8.
As you always say, make your opponent throw out for the match. Don't gift wrap it with a break. This could be the last start. It may well be. The story of missed doubles, but van den Bergh to get the job done and take his place in the final. 13 missed darts at double for Sherrock. But more chances coming. Dimitri van den Bergh is getting edgy.
And on we go. 3 match darts have come and gone. 10-7 it is.
It's 2 visits now when he's had 3 at tops, and he's never looked likely. And to be fair,
100.
could be and maybe should be a lot closer, but it's just done enough. Dimitri van den Bergh. The early part of the game is where he's done his damage.
40.
Well, last 9 legs, 6 of them won by Fallon Sherrock, but as you say, 7 consecutive legs at the start of the game from Dimitri van den Bergh have proved all important.
58.
And he's pulling away here, van den Bergh, and this is just what he needed, a comfortable leg, because he hasn't been dealing with the pressure at the back end very well, but looking like he's going to have too much.
40.
She's given it a real go, though, in the semi-finals here.
134.
Giving everybody another look at how good she is. A reminder, as if anybody needed reminding. But yeah, Dimitri
100.
has probably done enough. Just about.
You say that, Stu. Lose 89. Bergh. He's maybe thinking he pulled away in this leg. Treble 17.
53.
And that visit from Dimitri is all about pressure. Look at this from Fallon. Ah, 180, 89 now. All of a sudden, it's 10-8, and Fallon has the darts. He was so far ahead in that leg. 5 brilliant darts from Fallon Sherrock.
He's had match darts, and you get the feeling Dimitri Bergh is thinking too much about those match darts. He's going to have to go and win it. It's not going to be given to him. He's really lost the range on that treble 20. Look at that last one. That is pressure. Loses this leg. Fallon breaks again. Should then have the darts in the deciding leg. This has got real messy for Dimitri Bergh.
There's no doubt Dimitri's got the jitters. Can he just recompose himself?
You get the impression he's just hoping for things to happen at the minute rather than enforcing them. Work with that guide now, and there we see. Yeah, good last one. We want to get it done here.
Not quite. Do Bergh start to relax?
Yeah.
Not just yet.
No, certainly not. And he won't want to hear the cheers of the crowd because he knows that's a big treble and that's another one.
Well, the second half of the game has been exceptional from Fallon Sherrock in anyone's books.
99.
We're reaching a crescendo in Copenhagen.
Yeah, the clenched fist of Dimitri's a relieved one. He's shaking it, nodding his head in the background. And 86 remaining, but you wouldn't bank on this going. Even if he found the treble 18, he's going to get one of the bolters, double 7, to finally finish this tie. Fourth match start, come and gone for Dimitri Bergh. He can't finish the job.
And Fallon has got it back to within 1. How about this? Dimitri Bergh led 7-1 and 8-2, and it's now 10-9, and the pressure piled on the Belgian.
Can't find a treble here. He's buckling. Fallon's had a couple of dodgy shots in the last few legs, but Dimitri Bergh just not hammering home the advantage. Feels like
make you feel better, Mark. Wow.
But if Fallon can come back with one of her own.
Oh, she just left herself a little bit too much to do.
This is the key, Stu. This is where he's got to hammer home that advantage. Back the 140 up. Switching down the board sensibly. But again, just don't offer Fallon away back into the leg.
170.
See Dimitri's partner looking on. She'll be nervy.
81.
He's still got a bit to do. A visit without a treble here. Oh, but credit Dimitri Bergh. Just got to finish the job, but he looked like he was running out of steam, Stu, but he's found something. And
needs a 7th maximum. Not going to happen. But a 140 would leave a finish.
100.
And Dimitri van den Bergh, who had 86 in the previous leg. He was under pressure. He's got a bit of time here. He'd like to get it done in this visit. 4 match starts, remember, already. Yeah, and that's the luxury he's been afforded and more. And now leaving double 2. You're going to miss that double 4 when your opponent's on 201. Miss it outside. A professional miss, as they call it. Van den Bergh won't be feeling too comfortable going for this now.
The heart will be pumping. The adrenaline will be flowing. Well, the pressure telling. 8 match starts now. Fallon's going to get 1 to level it up. Oh, unbelievable dance from Fallon Sherrock. What a finish. What a performance. Who would have believed this? 10 apiece, and Fallon is throwing for a place in the final.
Van den Bergh has collapsed. He's buckled. Unbelievably, Fallon starts the maximum. What must Dimitri van den Bergh be thinking? A complete collapse.
Well, are we about to witness some more darting history? One of the most incredible games of this year, without a shadow of a doubt.
It's got to be a maximum for Van den Bergh. Only 60. Wow. Yeah, this looks to be done. Dimitri van den Bergh, he's had the chances. You lead 8-2 with 3 breaks of throw. You should close out the match.
Well, we're shaking our heads in disbelief, but also in admiration of what we're seeing here from Fallon Sherrock. 8 match starts for Dimitri van den Bergh. He led 7-1. He led 8-2.
10-6.
Hans Christian Andersen, but Fallon Sherrock has written the next chapter in her remarkable career.